What's going on, everybody? This is Dakisha Williams, your webinar strategist, and this is one of the top questions that I get all of the time. And the question is, how do I get more butts in the seats, or how do I get more registrations for my virtual training? All right, so over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you three very specific things that we do in order for us to get increased registrations and show up rates for each of our webinars. Now, again, my name is Dakisha Williams, the webinar strategist, and I am a webinar coach where I empower my clients to get a minimum of 100 registrations for their upcoming virtual training. It could be a masterclass, it could be a boot camp, it could be a webinar. But our number one goal is to make sure that you get more presentations. You get to deliver more presentations. More presentations means more sales, right? All right. So here are the top three things that we do here at Visions Consulting. And this is what we tell our clients to do, right? I'm actually gonna I'm peeping at my little marketing strategy for this coming month. I taught this in our TRAB monthly meeting or our weekly meeting, and everyone had to create a webinar registration marketing strategy. Well, what is that, Keisha? That is the specific items that you're going to be doing in order to increase your registrations so that you can hit your whatever your goal. So we did like 64 registrations in 24 hours. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that we did. It's really three main areas that we do this. And you've heard of organic traffic, paid traffic, and borrowed traffic, right? Organic traffic is going to be your social media, your blogs, your texts, your email and things like that. Paid traffic is going to be all of your paid social media platforms. So whether you're doing LinkedIn, Pinterest ads, whether you're doing YouTube ads or Facebook ads, those are your paid traffic. Got it? And then borrowed. Well, what does that mean? That means when you collaborate with someone and you lock arms with someone who has a shares the same audience, but you don't necessarily do the exact same thing. So I would reach out to them and say, we're doing a collaboration and you're hosting your training next month. I'm hosting my training this month. I think this is something that your audience could benefit from and vice versa, right? That's a collaboration. It's a win-win for both parties. It's not heavy on one side. Got it? That's another conversation for another day. All right. So in order to get, let's just say the 60 to 100 registrations in the next 7 to 14 days. So when it comes to the organic traffic, we are very, very, very adamant about using Facebook events, LinkedIn events. And so what we do is we set a specific goal that we want to get from each of these entities. So for an example, if I set a Facebook event up, I know that I want to get a specific amount of registrations from the Facebook event. Now, granted, if it's in a private Facebook group, you can invite up to 500 friends. What if you just got 20% of those 500 friends to register for the upcoming training, right? Y'all do the math. It was like 20. Oh my God. What did I say? 20%? It's 100. Oh my God. Where did I get that from? Anyway, and I'm not editing this video. So what did I say? 20? Oh my God. So that's 100. So think about it. If you had 500 friends that you invited and you got 20%, you've already had that. So, I mean, granted, even if you cut it down to 10%, that's 50. And that's being generous, right? So we know that all of them are not going to show up. All right. So then the next thing we do is something very similar on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is to have the LinkedIn events. And so you know that you can find your ideal client by searching and using the search option, right? You can also invite your connections to your event. Again, invite the connections that you know are going to be able to utilize the information that you're sharing, okay? And set a goal. So if you invite 500 people, duh. Are you guys seeing where I'm going with this? So if you invite 500 people, we already know the goal is 20%. It's 100 people. Oh my God, that's so funny. Anyway, I cracked myself up. Or 10%, that's 50 people, right? So now you really, I mean, between Facebook events, LinkedIn events, like you've got some great leads there. But you also want to rely on your own organic, like your own email marketing. If you have text marketing, and I suggest that you do, if you want some suggestions or referrals, just DM me and I'll give you some. But I highly encourage you to use like your text messaging, your SMS, and then go live, or at least do an audio, like do a LinkedIn audio. What other platform? They still have Clubhouse. Like I have a sheet that I teach them, and it used to be 9 to 12 ways. It's like 35 ways. But you don't necessarily have to use all 35. So what I did, I told them, I said, find 7 specific strategies that you're going to use in order to promote your webinar. 7. That's it. So I like to use shorts. I like to do shorts because I can put them on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So I love to do shorts with the call to action, of course, to be my trainer. Those are all social media. We also are running paid ads. So we are actually using all 3. Well, I did not do partnership this time, not this time, but I am speaking on other people's stages. So that also counts as a presentation. So at the end of the day, it's 3 main things that I want you to do: organic, paid, and borrowed traffic. Organic, paid, and borrowed traffic. When you think about the different organic strategies that you can use, there's so many of them. Pick 5 to 7. Like, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed or inundated trying to do your marketing, but you have to be very strategic about what it is that you're doing. All right. So again, if you need assistance in the marketing strategy and the marketing message, type marketing under this video, and we'll send you a personal invitation to our upcoming content marketing intensive. This is where we heavily rely on creating a marketing message that attracts your ideal client, because you can do all of these strategies that I've just shared with you. And if your marketing message is crap, I'm sorry, it's not going to attract the people that you actually want to work with. I know. Marketing message, right? So again, my name is Dakisha Williams, your webinar strategist. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable. I'll see you guys next time.